now that we have all of our week 1 statistics, we can note that both of these teams went 0-2, and they went 0-2 in convincing fashion. But one thing they had in common is the fact that their AD carries performed exceptionally well, and they are both bot side focused teams. So you have Etnav in the 7 SKITZOS. He was second in CS per minute, first in total gold share with about just under 30% of his team's gold, and fourth in damage per minute, even though his team, again, did convincingly lose 2-0. And then on the side of Incredibles, you had Dota 2, who, while his statistics are a little bit worse, their team also got beaten, in my opinion, more handily and more fast than the 7 SKITZOS did against Deluxe Mango Gaming. So he's got third CS per minute, and it is only about, we're talking a 10th a CS per minute difference between Etnav and Dota. So 9.68 on Etnav, 9.54 on Dota. And he had second in goal percentage for his team at 27.8%. But then his actual stats are significantly worse. So in comparison to being 7th for KDA, he's 11th. And instead of being 4th for DPM, he's 9th. But again, I anticipate maybe that to be a little bit better for him in this game, considering I hope his team is going to get less aggressively punished across the map here, being against a weaker team than they were in the first round. I believe their first round opponents were Motorola Esports.
Hold on, I'll double check for you real quick. Let's see, the first round was, yes, it was Motorola. Damn, that's a good memory. Yeah, it's almost like you're in charge of the tournament or something.
It's almost like I'm doing the stat sheets or something. God damn.
Well, unfortunately for you, there won't be any early shenanigans. No. Everybody goes straight into lane, just as Riot intended. And yeah, it's going to be a very plain Jane kind of start.
Am I tripping, by the way, or can I just highlight the fact that we have a Baron timer in the top right corner now? Can we get W production in the chat? I'm assuming that left-hand one is probably Dragon, but I can't see the icon for it, so I'm not gonna make any presumptions here.
It actually does line up because first Dragon spawns out 5 minutes, so yeah.
5 minutes. Yeah, it's gotta be. We're just missing an icon for it. Doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter. Look, we're leveling up. I told you guys in the first stream, we're a little scuffed in the beginning, but we're making our way. Also, note in the stream, it doesn't actually say it, but 7 SKITZOS do have a 1-game lead right now. So this is last chance saloon. First chance and last chance for the Incredibles. They have no protection here. If this game goes awry, they are going home. But yeah, we will, we'll have to see if they can rest their hopes here on Dota 2's Ezreal and O2XL, even his Kassadin.
We can relate that to O2, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I will end up calling him O2XL by mistake. So I'm just gonna, O2.
No, when it gets later into the game, you're gonna be saying, and Kassadin going in. Oh, by the way, his name's O2,
True. He's oxygenated right now, okay? But he'll be O2XL if he gets fed. That's how we'll play it.
As of right now, the lane is definitely going the way that we expected. 14 to 22 CS. Yeah, I mean 100%. he's suffering the melee champion mid lane experience at the moment. Victor roaming around, getting that vision going, as you can see in the mini map. And one thing we didn't even touch on is the pathing of these junglers. They've ended up in opposite sides, so we may see two separate ganks go on. A Synthet runs away to his turret with the ignite from Max.
I think that it makes sense for Nevros to path the way he wants to. Like we said in the beginning when we did the draft, the primary win condition, I think, for 7 SKITZOS is definitely to get the Vayne ahead, who is currently hurting pretty bad on about 10% HP. But Poppy deciding to go up and maybe see if they could get something on Synthet. Probably an adaptation, I'd say, seeing... oh
my goodness.
Rough for him there.
Very interesting choice. Oh, hold on a minute. Nezam, despite the fact that they walked through 2 wards on the way down, doesn't manage to find a gank, of course. Danny B's, if he was paying attention, saw that come in. No summoner spell is used.
100%. He's in a good place. I think Victor is one of the most obnoxious champions in the mid lane right now because of the fact that he scales fairly well, but his early lane is fairly obnoxious. Like, especially against someone like a Kassadin. His Q, he can punish you for existing within his auto attack range essentially with his Q, because it just zaps you, gives him a shield. So it's like the actual like live health trade on that, if someone tries to auto attack trade with you while you're doing it, is negligible. It's like nothing essentially, because you chip his shield. It's nothing. We have another quick trade in the top lane, and we can see something look like it was going to happen bot, but it looks like Nezam is going to think wiser of it and fall back to his base here. First base of the game, I believe. Let's have a quick look at items and stuff and like runes and see if we can spot anything particularly interesting. Yeah, it was the dragon, by the way, because you can see the timer is actually finished counting. Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
We can see Dark Harvest here on the Poppy is an interesting one. I would have assumed they probably would have wanted to go for something more engaged, but clearly this signals they want to go maybe a little bit more bruisery, kind of damage oriented.
Yeah, more burst for sure.
Pantheon's coming up here trying to jump on Max Newman. Ooh. Flash comes out early. Good little chunk of damage, but that's going to be the end of that cool there. Just clear the wave, shove it in, see if they can cost Max Newman some CS here. And we are seeing Synthet putting in a better showing than he did in the last 2 games, for sure. He's got about 10 CS lead right now. He's looking comfortable. We've seen a couple good trades coming out of him. He's definitely performing better. Well, I mean, this early time of 6 minutes in game. But we'll see how things progress and see if he can translate it.
Listen, a lead, right? You got to take what you can get.
And the SKITZOS have 200 gold right now. It's a big boy lead. So we'll see if they could do anything with it with the first base as well.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Flash.
And Nezam straight in there. Etnav manages to escape though. Doesn't even use any summoner spells for that escape. Nezam using the flash. Doesn't manage to find anything there. 2 pink wards. Yeah, I hate to see it. Hold on a minute. The engage though onto Poppy. Double stun as she gets condemned and jumped by Pantheon. And that's first blood going straight to Nevros with the rest of the SKITZOS up an assist.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see that for the Nezam. I mean, for the Nezam? For Nezam. He came in hot as well, but I didn't see many pings, and so I think much like we were, I think there was just a general sense of lethargy behind Dota 2 and Samurai. They didn't really move up to help there, and so it ended up just being Poppy against the Vayne, so Vayne could just walk out.
Oh my really goodness. Max Newman as well suffering here. Oh wow, and what a taunt, that is insane. Meanwhile, down here in the bottom lane, Etnav has activated his ult, dives under turret, or doesn't even take any turret shots. Very calculated position in there. Pressures Dota 2 to back off. Asta as well feeling a bit of pain. I mean, definitely drowned in a little too much sauce there. But no action just yet. But hold on a minute. Nezam is back for more action. Condemn coming out once again. And Nevros with the straight under the turret. Pantheon ult dives in. Tanks 4 shots. Doesn't even die. Samurai flashes away though. And oh my god, look at these health bars. Everybody's low. Not even Airy is able to take out Nevros. Danny Beeks turns up as well. Tries to get the ult onto Poppy and Seraphine, but no luck there as Kassadin is there to collect the gold on Nevros. Synthet as well with another kill in the top lane. It's not looking too good for Max. So many things in a short amount of time.
I know, right? I think, you know, now knowing that it is last chance here, I think everybody's moving a little panicked. Everybody's trying to make something happen on the map, and in a sense, top side is looking bleak right now. It looks like taking Max Newman off of that Tahm Kench has seemingly neutered him here. He's down 23 CS, and leaving the Aatrox up for Synthet seems to have completely activated him. So I think they may need to either just try and just clear waves and just, you know, call top a day and stop trying to make anything active happen there, or they're going to have to start dedicating some resources to trying to actually mitigate him, because he is becoming a problem. Meanwhile, that topside play, it was a good roam from O2. He definitely made the most of it. And you can see that he's mitigated most of the negative stuff that was occurring to him in the early game as well. He's only just under 10 CS down. It was only 4 CS down last time I looked there. But clearly, you know, the Victor wave clear is just something special. So, nice little trade here going on topside, trying to punish the no base by Synthet. But I think Synthet's getting away. The auto cam doesn't want to show us it anyway. It wants us to look mid. So that's always fun.
A noodle fight is a noodle fight at the end of the day, you know. But, you know, sometimes you get things like this going on where, oh my god, suddenly it gets bursted right there by the Aatrox, since they're picking up a 3rd kill on Max Newman. It's not looking too good for the Incredibles up top.
100%. The top lane is hemorrhaging right now, so we'll need to see if they can do anything about that in the next couple minutes. Obviously, we've seen the first set of Void Grubs also had no contest because they just couldn't. Top lane is too far behind, and Pantheon is fundamentally stronger than the Poppy in the early game, so wherever he goes, he gets to dictate the pace, unless the Incredibles lineup are alongside Poppy to try and help in these fights. We just saw Victor get sent to the Shadow Realm there, just for trying to prevent him counter jungling. Although it works. Look, the Poppy left the counter, and we can see a condemn come out here by Etnav. Etnav gonna get locked up here. A lot of damage coming out.
Wow.
Almost gonna get him, but he's gonna go flash out, and it looks like Samurai is gonna be dead here. Gets the return kill though, which is huge for him. 2 TPs here. We got Neveros coming out with the ultimate, and then we got Danny coming with his TP. Looks like Nezam might be dead here. Gonna try and get away, but he can't. Speared to death. And now Dota 2 is gonna hide off on the corner and pray they don't choose to dive him, because they have the facilities. They can do it. Yeah, he's gonna fall back to that tier 2 and pray that no one chases any further. We got a fishing spearman over here in Neveros, looking for his 4th kill maybe, but he isn't gonna find it. And O2 is getting locked up here by Danny, but it looks like they're gonna fall back now. You know,
you gotta give credit where it's due. The 7 Skitsos right there were definitely coordinated with how they pulled that off right there. Double TP. I mean, I don't know if you count the Pantheon out of the TP, but he got there just as quickly as Victor got there, managing to squash that momentum that they had. Synthet with a 4th kill in this top lane. My goodness, absolutely free roam up there. Samurai in this mid lane as well. Finding Etnav saying, you know what, you may have gotten away once, but not again. Oh, but it survives though. Yeah. This is
I think
it's looking good for the Skitsos so far, but the Incredibles
100%.
Well, hold on though.
Is he gonna go down? Is he gonna go down? No. Is Nether? No, I don't think he's getting it. I don't think he is. First turret's gonna go down in the meantime.
That's another whip ult as well.
Unfortunate there. Pantheon does get away on 10% HP roughly. This is not going the way I thought it would, though. I'm not going to lie. We can see Dota 2 has carved out a little bit of an advantage for himself in this bot lane matchup. But top lane is just getting eviscerated. It seems like as Synthet gets that Aatrox, he is a force to be reckoned with. And I'm not surprised that dive went the way it did if you look at the items. Like, he already has his Eclipse. You can see TP coming in here for Synthet, going to try and get as many things as they can here after losing that first Drake. One kill going to go to Etnav. Nezam probably a formality here, just getting popped. Karma's going to steal it from her AD. And you see the ping spam, yeah. That was a write-off kill, and Pasta was like, "No, bro, I want KDA. Get out of here, man. I'm taking it."
Dude, this is so crazy. Like, there is ever since that fight in the bot lane where everybody was suddenly there and diving the turret, it seems as though we haven't even had the chance to be able to break for a replay, because something is happening at every single moment. You know, the Skitsos and the Incredibles are absolutely fighting for their tournament lives right now. Skitsos managing to run away with it at the moment, though, with 10 kills to 2 and a 6,000 gold, well, 5,000 gold lead, let's say 5.5.
Yeah, 5K. We'll call it 5K. We'll be liberal. Yeah, I think right now things are looking real good if you're in the black and red right now. If you're 7 Skitsos, all 43 Skizos are having a great time right now, especially all of the ones called Synthet, because he's putting in the clinic here. Maybe this is what happens when you miss the first game. You let your enemy team get a swift play under their belt. You know, they got warmed up, and now it's looking like a shellacking. Well,
that is a good point. Oh my goodness, Nezam right now though suffering. Absolutely eviscerated, ceases to exist. I mean, look, all that's left is a hammer as well. That is not good at all.
And now he's even getting counter jungled as well. Like, with all of those tier 1 turrets, well, actually, no, the bot lane tier 1 is actually still up. Barely still up, but it is still up. But with those top side tier 1s down, the top side jungle is just free reign for the Pantheon. Pantheon is ahead significantly right now. And it looks like Max Newman's about to get punished here as well, just for being past the neutral line in lane, you know? It's going to be a free kill there for the Pantheon, if I've ever seen one. He is having a hard time here, for sure. Let's look at items and see how we're feeling. If you're Incredibles right now, how do you change your fortune here? I mean, burning the Synthet Flash is definitely one way to get it, but I don't know if it's enough here. As Pantheon ults in, immediately gets sent packing by the Poppy ultimate though. Nezam said, "No more kills on my team, please." Skidoosh hit him with a golf club, sent him back to his base.
One-way ticket back home. I mean,
exactly.
Dude, I don't know, you know. I really do feel like while some things may have gotten out of hand, or are currently out of hand, you know, for the Incredibles, what they should have done is, as soon as they saw Aatrox roaming, wherever he went, they need to send somebody that can match his strength. And while, Garen is down severe amount, he is probably the only person on the team that is able to go face to face with him, has the wave clear to mitigate his his wave pushing and all that, like stop him from taking turrets. But instead they send the Kassadin to dance around, stand there, stare at him as he's knocking on the turret. Kassadin's not scaling right now. Look where he is. He's right there in the jungle. He's getting no XP, no gold, nothing. He's just praying, hoping something will happen. 11-11 jumps in, trying to prevent Samurai from going down here. But of course Etnav is going to dive right in, roll around, couple shots in the back. Here you go, here's 2 more for you. And of course Dota 2 is left by himself as Etnav is seeking to collect a triple kill. Nope. Okay, is content with the double and focuses on the turret. And just like that, O2 is 1 kill down, is under CS, and what does he walk away with? Doesn't even have a second item yet.
Nothing. Yeah, I agree with you that they probably should have prioritized him. Yeah, this Aatrox is a problem. That is a big shutdown. But it might be a little too late at this point. I think we're nearly at 10k gold. Nearly 10k gold lead at, 18 minutes? So, I mean, getting 800 gold off of killing the Aatrox is nice, but is it game-changing? I don't think so. Nezam's about to die here and refill the pocket of Danny. Does just about get up. Danny has to die here. 100%.
Nice.
Has to go down. Another shutdown there.
Those are 2 really, really big shutdowns, honestly, for Max and also for O2. Yeah,
100%.
For them to have that, I mean, Max picked up 900 gold off of Synthet getting shut down, and O2 picked up, what was it, 530 gold? That's huge, if they're able to take that to the bank, make something of it, that will be, this could be what they need to get back into the game and put up more of a fighting chance to remain in the tournament. But hold on a minute, Synthet, oh my goodness. Just like that, 2 members of the 7 Skizos have pulled up as 2 members of the Incredibles go down. The squad is starting to crumble. Max Newman running for his life as a winged beast with a sword continues to axe your ankles, as that is another kill for Nevros there. I mean, look, you pick up a dragon, you lose 3 members. Sometimes that's just how it goes,
I don't think it's a trade you take at this point. I think they should be just giving up certain objectives right now and trying their best to scale, That fight cost them 3 people, which now, I mean, fortunately, it's not actually costing them objectives on the map. But we're seeing Etna.
Dude, what are we watching right now? This is insane.
Where's the Vayne watching, bro? Where's the Vayne watching? Vayne's watching them. It's over.
I was expecting some Vayne watching, but instead I got some montage material. This is crazy. I mean, look, this is the last thing. If you're in the incredible team, this is the last thing you want, is a Vayne at the 20-minute mark that is 6-2. What on earth is going on that this Vayne has been allowed to scale this far? 2 complete items, fully upgraded boots. This is just pain and suffering incarnate.
Yeah, this is not the sight you want to see if you're the Incredibles right now, for sure. I mean, sure, they have 2 dragons to nothing right now. That's nice, but it's not going to mean much. Like the stats they're getting off of it. All it really means is that it's one small thing that they aren't worrying about, right? They can now choose to let 7 SKITZOS take the next 2-3 dragons without contesting them because they already have 2 instead of delayed them by that 10-minute period. But you know, in terms of getting them into the game, it's not helping right now, and we're gonna see Synthet probably just take Max Newman's life here again. Flash is gonna get burned. Ultimate from the Aatrox. Aatrox is gonna see if he can chase this down. Isn't gonna land his skill shots though, and Nezam's just gonna be
nice.
Like, "Not today, son."
Oh no, not nice.
Not nice. 2 quick kills. The jungle is just 7 SKITZOS at this point. There's no contest anymore. They're not allowed to live in their own half of the map. Danny Beegs is gonna get caught here though, which is a nice consolation prize. First kill on the board for Dota 2, who was having a real good early lane phase, but it seems like since the map fell apart, the Vayne has just gone, you know, off the wall with it, and he's kind of still here just trying to lane. Essentially just trying to pick up what he can. But
you know what it felt like at that moment when Max and Nezam were running through the jungle? It felt like we were watching from like a news helicopter as they're on the run. And then the SKITZOS pull up like the officers. Yeah, they just pull up. They're like,
we're watching like,
where are you going?
Is it called Cop Watch? Or is it? No, it's just called Cops, right? The American.
Oh, it was like some cop chases or something like that.
Yeah, I know the type of show you're talking about.
You violated the law.
We also have some kind of deals. We have some kind of deals going on in the all chat right now. Apparently, 7 SKITZOS have said PayPal us 250 euros and we will FF the game. So,
I mean, look,
it's not above bribery. Apparently, you know, bribery is just a thing that happens in this for fun free-to-play tournament with 0 prize support.
However, at the same time, for them to say 250 euros, it clearly shows how much they really want this win. My goodness, that Poppy ult went so wide that it may as well have been a football pitch. Oh my goodness. Vayne finds the kill there, but goes down for her efforts. Synthet knocking on this inhib turret as well. Man, yeah, this just seems like an open range for the SKITZOS right now.
I mean, justice rains down on Synthet, who's now 8-2 as opposed to 8-1, but they're losing their base for it, man. It's not a healthy trade here. Even if you do get another shutdown, you know, being down an inhib for 23 minutes is rough. Having an open second inhib is even worse. And it looks like Max Newman's about to die here. Flash for the vibes by Danny Beegs there as they bring out Shelly, who is going to help eviscerate what is the left of the Incredibles base. And potentially what's left of their competition dreams here. I think it might be all over for them.
Oh my goodness.
Fortunately, he's too busy killing minions to go and try and hit that Nexus turret.
Oh,
and it looks like the Incredibles are going to actually mount a defense here, potentially. Don't push it this far, though. Don't keep pushing, boys. Don't keep pushing. You need to defend your base. You know, the Vayne is coming. You guys keep chasing. You're eventually going to get caught.
No,
and that's the game.
Nezam with the overextension finds Etnav in the jungle. Yeah, here comes some more montage material. Continues to roll with the support of Neveros. Would she find the condemned? Manages to find the tumble. With the ult active as well. Easy. confirmed there from the Skitsos as well. Nevros picks that one up. I mean, yeah, when you've got 2 members left to defend your base against a team like this, what do you do?
It's nothing, bro. You preserve your KDA and accept defeat, I think, right? I mean, maybe I should watch that come back to bite me, having said that in my series on Saturday. But it is what it is, man. Oh, here we go. Nezam is gonna land that, bounce the Pantheon out, but he dies for his efforts. So we can see Etnav's just going on Fountain. He doesn't care. Gonna land the Condemn. He is gonna die here, but their Nexus is open. The
Vein
game's over.
spotting at the end there.
We'll take it. Nice ultimate by the Seraphine, who is
Oh
trying
my
their
goodness.
best to keep the game intact, but it's not gonna work.
Too little, too late.
Series. Quick series there. 25 minutes is a wrap. God damn. 2-0 for the 7 Skitsos.